What's going on, y'all? It's your boy King Infinity. It's the Rockets Propaganda Channel. This is not any singular player channel. This is not the Fred VanVleet Propaganda Channel. This is not the Jalen Green Propaganda Channel. This is not the Alperen Sengun Propaganda Channel. Jabari Smith Propaganda Channel. Ime Udoka, Dylan Brooks Propaganda Channel. Tillman Fertitta Propaganda Channel. No. This is the Rockets Propaganda Channel. And as the Rockets Propaganda Channel, I am finding it very, very disturbing, the discourse around Alperen Sengun and some of these guys who seem to only care about Alperen Sengun in the Rockets fan base now. It's like they only worried about what's good or bad for him. They don't give 2.5 shits what's good or bad for the team. And this discourse is starting to become very disturbing and very nasty, to be quite honest. Check out the comments. We're gonna look at some of these YouTube comments under the Locked On Rockets page. I'm a link the link to this video in the comment below, in a pinned comment. I'm gonna link this video, and this is Ime Udoka's post game media availability, and I just decided to check out the comments, and we're gonna go through some of these, man. Here's one. First one. Now forget this game and what Ime Udoka said. Oh, no, sorry. Now don't forget this game and what Ime Udoka said. When Sengun wants to leave, you have no right to ask him why. By punishing the slightest mistake, you do not ensure player development. On the contrary, you destroy his motivation. There are those who say he is benching Jalen as well. There's a big difference between Sengun's development and Jalen. If Sengun played like Jalen, he would be in the G League since the beginning of the season. Bruh, it's comments like that that's just it's just so wildly inaccurate, man. The issue with, here's the next comment. The issue with screens and lobs was issue when Sengun sat earlier in the game. The perimeter defense was crap, but no one responsible for that got blamed. This is BS, because the same thing was happening in the first half when Jeff Green checked in for Sengun, and they were doing the same thing to him. So, but you want to blame the perimeter defense because you don't know basketball. I'm going to just say it straight. You don't know basketball, sir. Tough loss, Rockets. Everyone got caught off guard tonight, with the coaches late adjusting and players' lack of extra gear energy. I'm not going to comment on that. It doesn't sound coherent. Alp, please save yourself. Change to a team where you will be getting better and better. The development cannot continue with the Rockets. Again, another person who's only concerned about Alperen Sengun and does not really care about the Rockets. I need these kind of fans out of my fan base. I need them out because they're really toxifying the whole fan base. The discourse in this fan base has gone completely to the shitter since Alperen Sengun's breakout. And then anytime he gets held accountable for anything, here these guys come. Here's another comment. Is there a hidden plan to trade Alpy? Why do not play them game though? Why do not play the game though him like before? Using him only for screen? Why benching him so easily? It's probably somebody who is trying to translate this to English. But this is also somebody who doesn't know basketball and only cares about Alpy and Alpy's playing. That's it. If Alpy could score 100 points, 100 rebounds, and all that, if the Rockets get blown up by 50, they don't care. Alpy got his numbers. This is very similar to the Jeremy Lin fans when Jeremy Lin signed with the Rockets some years ago. What was it like? I think it was 11 years ago, 12 years ago. It's very similar to the discourse that was happening around then, where these guys were just only focused on Jeremy Lin and what he was doing and couldn't care less about what the Rockets had going on. A coach who has forbidden relationships with women cannot contribute to Sengun anything. So now we have to take personal shots at the coach because he held your favorite player accountable, rightfully so, when it was the best decision. Jabari Smith just had a career game, and these are the type of comments that these guys are leaving. It's incredible. If you don't like, there's another comment. If you don't like deficits, how about giving the ball to our best offensive player more? Genius. This is one of the same guys from before. But peep this. The best offensive player in this game was Jabari Smith. The second best was Fred VanVleet. Jabari Smith only got 14 shot attempts. I know he got fouled. He got to the free throw line a lot, but he probably should have got more shots anyway. So you're talking about Alperen Sengun being in the game. Offense was not the problem in this game, sir. Learn basketball. Learn that there's two sides of the court. Okay, this looks like it was a reasonable comment. Alp needed to be benched for his defense. Anybody who knows basketball can see that if they watch the entire game. He won't die for being benched, but he will learn to not do what's getting him benched, which will eventually improve his game. This is a reasonable comment. I don't know why this is so difficult to understand. I just don't understand. Let me see what the responses were here. Here comes our same guy. I'm not about to butcher this man's name. The lobs were for multiple reasons, in part because of defensive game plan and in part because of the crappy perimeter defense. Blaming one player is silly. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, this dude is just... All right, here's another guy in response to that not smart basketball fan. Did you not watch the game? Right when they took off Sengun and played Jabari at center, it was when it completely stopped. Literally, no more lobs. The lobs were 100% on Sengun. Yes. Why is that wrong? When we benched Jalen Green for games, nobody says anything. They say, oh, that's the right thing to do. He wasn't playing well. We benched Alperen Sengun. There's a shitstorm in the fan base when he wasn't playing well. His offensive numbers were okay. They weren't great. He didn't get no buckets really where he wasn't. He got 2 buckets where it wasn't a direct feed from Fred VanVleet. So let's not act like he was just here dominating. Okay, this is Turkish. Let's translate this to English to see what it says. Don't babble. You don't know what to do with a European player. Let him go to Dallas via trade. Sir, you are either stupid or dumb. I don't like to get disrespectful like that, but too bad. I'm going to do it now. This is a stupid comment. This is a very stupid comment. So we got to trade him because you don't like that he got benched a couple times when he deserved it. This is wild, bro. There's another comment. Key to win. Jalen should score at least 25 or up. They have to rebuild the confidence of Jalen Green. Jalen has to rebuild his own confidence. Because I think he's really being put in a position to succeed. He's just not able to capitalize on it. That's on Jalen. That's on Jalen. I believe he'll get better because of just the stuff you hear about his work ethic and how hard he does actually work. But it's just going to take him a little longer than it's taking somebody like Alperen Sengun and Jabari Smith. You got to remember, Jabari Smith went to college and played under a good college coach, and he has an NBA father. So he understands structure, and he thrives in structure, as we can see. Same thing with Alperen Sengun. In the summertime, he plays for the Turkish national team. Before then, he was already an MVP in the Turkish league as a teenager. And if you watch Turkish basketball, they play a very structured brand of basketball. And even LP was even coming off the bench. So Alperen Sengun understands coaching and structure. Trust me, what Ime Udoka is doing with him is working. Sure, he's having a little bit of a slump lately, but everybody has a slump at some point. 21-year-old center, you expect that man to be averaging 30 a game already? Man, relax. Y'all doing too much. All right, last comment. Silver lining. The Celtics themselves started off mediocre before going in that insane run to the finals. I'll hold on to that thought for now. We ain't going to no finals this year, bro, but that's a very good observation. It's true. Then I remember that season. When the calendar turned, from January onward, the Celtics were the best team in the NBA by a landslide. This ain't them. This Rockets team ain't going to be them. I can tell you that. But they'll get better. They'll respond. Like, this, we're a young team. We're not even supposed to be this good right now in the first place this season. We're not even supposed to be this good. Like, y'all overreacting. Let's look at the replies to this comment. Well, Celtics were a deep playoff run before Ime got there, and they were just a horrible situation. Ime sure did a magic on that team, but Celtics had Tatum and Brown. Right now, Ime has Jalen Green, and no way will replace him, even he plays bad. It's kind of hard to read some of these people. We're not the Celtics. Hope your expectations aren't too high. That's pretty much where I'm at. We aren't the Celtics, but again, man, be patient. But some of y'all Alperen Sengun ONLY fans, do me a favor, man. Can y'all just go somewhere else and do something else? Learn basketball. Don't just learn a player. Learn the sport. Learn the game. If you're a Rockets fan because of Alperen Sengun, that's fine. But we will not be putting any one player above this team. We are for anything that makes the Rockets better. We're not for what makes Alperen Sengun by himself only better. We are not for what just makes Jalen Green better. We are not for what just makes Jabari Smith better. Absolutely the hell not. On this channel, we are pushing Rockets propaganda. This is an NBA channel, but the Rockets come first. Rockets come first here. Not any player, no player at any point will come above my team. It's not going to happen. Thank you. Like, subscribe, whatever the hell.